Alright guys, and we're back. Before we head on off to Valua, I need to pick up a few goodies that I seem to have missed before. Hey, a nice fluffy bed. I don't think this is the one I'm looking for. In one of these rooms above the inn here, when I came back I did a little bit more walking around and I found a treasure chest. There we go, free 200 gold, why not? Now I might be able to finally afford that guy's room he's been wanting to rent out. Alright, and we defeated the black pirate, what was his name, Bolter? Sorry, it's been a while since I've been able to record this, so I don't remember what the black pirate's name was, but he did have a bounty, and that bounty was 1,000 gold, and you know I want that money. This is the Sailors Guild. We've already gone through this. You purchase information and you pay out bounties. Give me my money, buddy. Yeah, no, I want to check the... Ah, there it is. You receive 1,000 gold for defeating Bolter the Black-Bearded. Now, I don't think he's going to have anything new, but I'm going to want to check. Ooh, hold on. Rupee of the Larso clan. He is the leader of the legendary Larso clan. The former leader recently passed away, so it was thought that they had disbanded. But they have recently attacked Maramba. They are known for fierce strength, so prepare to defend and heal yourself. Well, alright, new possible bounty. I think that covers everything we wanted to do here. And once again, before we actually get going to Valua, we picked up a couple of those skyfish, one that was above the inn there, and one right over here. I do want to go and turn those in. Alright, Doc, where are you floating around at? Is that you? I don't think that's you. Yeah, that's the merchant ship. Nope, we don't really care about what you've got to say right now. I usually just like mad dash for you. Wait, is that him? That looks promising.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Hey, what's up, Doc? I see you've caught some moonfish. Here, let's feed the little critter. Ah, that's kind of everything I'm here for. You gave the moonfish to Maria's bird. Yeah. Oh, is it gonna grow every time? That thing is getting big. Geez, I wonder how much more it'll grow. That's creepy. I'm not sure how I feel about what it's going on about. Ew, it coughed up something. Oh wait, there's something inside the, hairball? Why the hell does a bird have a hairball? Tell you what, as a token of my appreciation, you can keep whatever the bird spits up, okay? That doesn't seem really... What? Looks like you still got some moonfish left over. Do you want to feed another one to the bird? Oh, I have to do these individually every time? Oh man, that's going to be a hassle. Alright, well we'll sit through them this time, and I think the next time you guys will be seeing this bird is next time. The next time something of note happens. Oh, it's gonna throw up again. Ugh. Blech. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with you being totally valid. And you're just gonna tell me the same thing every time. Alright, well, a warrior's rune. That's something. Are you gonna finally say something? My God, it's like a creepy doll. Look how big your little bird has grown, Maria. And it's all thanks to this young man and his friends. God, there is something horribly... Ugh! Thank you. There is something horribly unsettling about this girl. What? Maria, did you just say something? Thank you. Whoa. Okay, Doc, you need to do something about this girl. She needs some, like, soul something. Give her some life, man. I can't thank you enough. I don't know how many years it's been since I've heard Maria's voice. What? You mean to tell me that your own daughter hasn't spoken to you in years? I don't think he ever said it was his daughter. Whoa. Back up there, honey. I'm still single. I don't even have a wife, let alone a kid. Maria's not my kid. She, lost her family a few years back. Well, I suppose if there's some sort of calamity backstory that I would be more understanding as to why she'd be a soulless monster. I may not look the part now, but at one point in my life, I was a Valuan soldier. What? I worked for Mendoza, a former admiral of the Valuan Armada, as a doctor on board his flagship. And Maria is his daughter, the daughter of a Valuan admiral. However, when she was still very young, she lost her father and the rest of her family in a horrible accident. It was a horrifying experience for such a little kid to go through. Since then, she hasn't shown a hint of emotion or spoken a single word. You see, you need to give me some more details on this horrible event that took her family. Because, they went away on an airship and the airship crashed. And that's sad, that's depressing, but that shouldn't leave that child so broken and scarred. She just has this soulless stare that... Ugh. God, I don't like dolls. And I don't blame her either. The poor kid had to watch her family's ship with all of her family still on board sink below the clouds. Okay, so she watched the ship that they were on, knowing they were on it, collapse. That's a little bit more. I was literally saying that as the entire message was on screen and I just didn't read it yet. Sounds like my luck. So I took her under my wing and retired from the military, and that's when I became a free ship doctor. That's why it's sort of my responsibility to make sure Maria is happy. It's my responsibility and my punishment of sorts. Huh? Oh, I'll be right there, Maria. What, did she just ring a bell for you? Ever since she stopped talking, whenever she needs me, she just rings her bell like that. Oh man, that's... And every time I hear that bell, my heart nearly breaks. I thought that said utterly for some reason. Vice, I beg of you, please, find more moonfish. Apparently, it's bringing the soul back to this little girl. That little bird, for whatever reason, seems to be getting through to Maria. She seems to be coming out of her shell at long last. Who knows? Maybe Maria will actually smile again someday. I probably shouldn't get my hopes up, but I can't help it. But I'm gonna bet on you. Something tells me that if anyone can heal Maria's wounds, it's you. I'm counting on you, Vice. You're putting an awful lot of pressure on this guy you literally just met, who's barely old enough to fly a ship, apparently, let alone probably order a beer at a pub. Alright, so we have to head to Valua now. I think we've done pretty much everything we can here. And that's going to be due north, I think. So I'm going to fly that way for a bit, and we'll come back when I'm either right or have flown so far away that I don't know where I'm at anymore. So, see you then. So, things got dark real quick. Apparently, I had to go a little bit west, but otherwise, I guess we're here. Beyond this point is the Valuan Empire. Show me your entry passport. A passport? I've got one right here. Take your time looking it over. Huh. Very well. You may proceed. Just gotta look it over, double check it, flip it around. Make sure it passes the magnifying test. Looks like we made it through. We just passed a Valuan security checkpoint. That's quite an accomplishment, don't you think? Yeah, I thought getting into Valua would be a lot tougher. Now all we have to do is sneak past the brine... You know what? I'm gonna go over here, take a sip of my water. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, hopefully I'll be done getting tongue-tied. The blinding white light where I left off in my comment. Huh. What's that? That is massive amounts of spotlights just shining right in the... I don't know what you'd call the main part of your ship where everybody's at. But yeah, it's the only entrance into the city of Valua, the Grand Fortress. Valua is surrounded by impassable mountains, so that's the only way in or out. Wow. I can't believe they actually built something that big. During the Valua Nazar War, over 100 Nazar warships bombarded this fortress for days. However, all the shells were repelled by these walls. The fortress may be the strongest structure of the New World. So, what measures up in the Old World? Look! It's moving! Oh, hot damn! I like that wall. That wall speaks to me on a emotional and spiritual level. So, if we ever have to pass through here, pass through on the side that the guns aren't on, unlike these handful of other ships that are not taking the smart option. Somebody at the other end just has to get a little trigger happy, and then you just have a massive issue on your hands. The door of the fortress opens only once a day to allow ships to pass through. The backside of that wall is completely lined with cannons. It was those cannons that nearly wiped out the entire Nazar fleet. Defense and offense, all in one. It's an incredible fortress. That's where they're holding Captain Dine and Fina. No prisoner has ever escaped from that fortress. Although, I've heard that there's one way out. Really? Then it's possible? Yeah, after they execute prisoners, their corpses are thrown off the island. Well, that's not exactly what we were looking to hear. So, what are we going to do now? No one's ever escaped because I've never tried. I love a challenge.
Let's go!
Don't worry, I'll rescue our friends and escape that fortress. Just watch me. I mean, we're watching, but that is a mighty impressive wall. It's like the vault door of a bank, but just lined with cannons. God, those cannons were legit the size of the ships passing through. Those things are monstrous, and I love it. And then it closes so cleanly. Is that something along the lines of what Trump's looking to do? Lord Galshan, your admirals have assembled, as you have commanded. Excellent. Let's get like a Mr. Burns hand motion here. Excellent. Oh, we have that rich, pompous prick right there. They're all probably pretty wealthy. Admirals of the Valuan Armada, let me first offer my gratitude to each of you for assembling in such short notice. Let it be known that we have successfully captured a citizen of the Silver Civilization, as Empress Theodora requested. Citizen of the Silver Civilization. That's a tongue twister on its own. What? How? So, we've finally captured one. Who accomplished this? Haha, of course, I was the one to find her first. I crippled her ship and captured her, but I was betrayed by my own vice captain and she was taken from me. I'm sure Empress Theodora is very pleased that she was recovered. So this is Gregorio. I think this is going to be the old guy they were talking about. Now, if we can persuade her to give us the information we need, it would be worth all the effort that was spent tracking her down. And this is our big admiral, right? Vigoro. You said that the citizen of the Silver Civilization that you found was a woman? Now that's something worth getting excited over. Oh god, he's one of these guys. How old is she? Is she good looking? Does she wear leather? I like my woman wild and crazy. God, you're a don't have to go far into that character to realize what he's about. You're out of luck, Vigoro. The girl is the exact opposite. She's very shy and demure. I hope I said that word right. Her name is Fina. She is currently being escorted to see Empress Theodora in the Imperial Palace. Loco? I almost said Doc Loco. D Loco. Haha, very good, Admiral Beleza. I see that you are our espionage expert for good reason. Of course, being the head of weapon development, I have deeply vested interest in the technology of the Silver Civilization. I will head back to the Imperial Palace and await Empress Theodora's orders to commence the search for the moon crystals. Fina, our new ally, shall aid us in gathering all 6 of the crystals from around the world. As for you, Alfonso, you lied in your report, and as punishment, you are now relieved of your position as commander of the Mid-Ocean Fleet. And for an indefinite period of time, you shall be confined to Ixataka. Huh? You think that I lied in my report, sire? What are you talking about? You were attacked by the air pirates, and you deserted your crew and your ship to save yourself. Your ship and your crew were released by the air pirates and returned recently, and they filed a full and accurate report. Bah! Those traitors! Says the guy who was straight up abandoning them. Our armada is invincible. Showing any signs of weakness is unforgivable. I trust that you will not forget that. This meeting is over. I want all of you to be ready to depart at a moment's notice. Yes, Lord Gelsham. So we've got a couple of interesting characters there, and a couple less interesting characters. So this is the capital of Valua, huh? It's impressive. It's beautiful, but the skies are so gloomy. Valua is a beautiful city, but because of the fierce thunderstorms caused by the yellow moon, the city is shrouded in eternal darkness. That's the Imperial Palace straight ahead of us. The area on the left shore is called Upper City. Upper City? The people of Valua are either very rich or very poor, and they detest each other. Wow, literally every major city in America, it sounds like. Only the richest people in Valua can live in Upper City. The less fortunate are confined to Lower City. It's on the right shore. It doesn't seem right to force them to live in poverty like that. Hey, Captain, where should we land? In Lower City. There's a dock there that repairs and remodels ships. Aye, aye. Aye, aye. I'll bring us into the Lower City port. Man. Other than the incredibly strong right-left divide of the layout of the city, sounds like, yeah, like I said, pretty much every major city. Lower City looks worse up close. Everything is so dirty and run down, and it smells like garbage. Looks a lot like Flint. We still need to check we still need to check the place out. We need to find a way to save Dad and the others. Captain, what do you think we should do? I'm returning to the docks. I'll be overseeing the installation of the harpoon cannon. Let's split up. Aika, you and I will check out the city, while you get your cannon. When we're done, let's meet back at the inn. Sure, I'll see you two later then. I guess if nothing else, he's not unhappy about finding out about the harpoon cannon. Apparently, he's probably pretty well satisfied. Ooh, safe spot. Alright, let's check this place out a bit. There's not a lot to it on the mini-map, but ooh, okay, yeah, okay. You put a couple layers onto this thing, and maybe there's a bit more going on than I first thought. There's just a fair bit of even just trying to figure out the layout of the map. Alright, is this the weapons shop? Yeah, the weapons merchant. Welcome to my store. This is the weapons and armor shop. This is what I'm looking for. Ooh, the Valorang. That's actually a pretty good increase. The Valuan armor. definitely buy... Ooh, not 10. Do I want 2 of those? Yeah, I'll buy 2 of those. But on top of that, I really want that, the Valorang. Let's give Ica a brand new weapon. Can't wait to see that in a combat screen. Yep, we're good to go. And what do we have here? Reduces the attack. Nah, I really like my attack. If I'm going to put... Oh! The Mage's Bane. A helm that will increase the wearer's attack, defense, will, and magic defense. By God, for all those buffs, I think I just want that for everybody. God, that's pretty pricey, though. I think I'll only buy 2 of them. Alright, so it's a strong buff for Vice. And it's a good enough buff for Ica. I'm going to buff these 2 with the new item. Drachma's level gap between them will hopefully offset that a little bit. Thank you. Please come again. Ah, I love it. Just the random flexing. Are these going to be the same merchants at every shop? I don't remember if they ever change. Alright, she didn't really have anything that really caught my interest. Anything, really. She's just got the basic healing items and mana items. Alright, not a lot going on that way. Are these all their own exits? If I go down here, was that... Yeah, it was just another exit. Right down that side. Alright, well, let's go find another building to inspect until we need to go to the inn. What is this room? Is this like a group kitchen? Because it doesn't... I don't understand what this room's supposed to be. But it didn't look like there was anything going on in there. Oh, that light's hurting my eyes. It's not like it's bright. It's just... Oh, doggo! No, no, no. Let me talk to the... Stray Huskra. Power, power, power. Pow, pow. Oh, you're adorable. You're a big beefy. Look at you. Look at you be all this. Oh, I love it. Oh, hey, I didn't see you. Sigh, those rich nobles, they're so lucky that they get to live in the upper city on the other shore. They get to eat good food, wear nice clothes, live in big houses. Why did I have to be born in this awful place? We're all dreamers, buddy. Grass is greener on the other side, where they actually can afford to have grass. Excuse me, but have you seen my husband? He should have been home by now. I wonder where he's wandered off to now. I hope he's okay. I told him not to stay out too long after dark. Well, not quite sure what your husband would be up to, but alcoholism's an option. I think there was... Is this her husband? I am hoping not. This is Lower City. The people of Valua are forced to live in certain areas depending on their status. So this desolate place is where all of us poor people are forced to live. So I thought you were gonna be some sort of like back alley thug, but no, you're just chilling out back there. I am having trouble with these doors. I guess I just need to stop moving in order to open them. Well, even though life here is hard, really hard, and there aren't many pleasantries, I never want to forget how to smile. If you forget how to smile, you'll never have anything to look forward to again. You know, every so often we get a couple nuggets of wisdom out of this game. Smile to ease the pain and laugh so that, you know, things aren't as dark as they could be. Ooh, treasure. And 2 Sakura's crystals. I'm calling that a win. Oh, and I bet that's... Oh, God. Camera. There we go. I bet that gate that I just saw off to the side was what we saw when we first entered and was fighting our way around town. Who are you? Hey, young boy whose shirt doesn't fit right. You guys look like sailors. Stupid ones at that. Why else would you come all this way to see a dump like Lower City? Okay, well, aren't we a little obnoxious? Kind of reminds me of a particular someone when they were little. Hey, I wasn't this annoying when I was little. Give me some credit here. What did you say? Are you trying to start a fight with me? The name's Marco. Everybody who is anybody in this town knows who I am. Haha, for such a short kid, you sure know how to talk big. Sorry, boy, but we don't have time to play with little kids right now. What'd you say? I'll remember this, fools! Shakes his fist angrily and hobbles off with his cane because he's really an 80-year-old man. Alright, so I'm going to go back and save now that we've talked to everybody and made our way through here and found a treasure chest. So, while I was on my way back, I did stop off, sell some items, and purchase a few more doodads. Is this not the inn? Nah, this looks like a restaurant. Well, let's see what else we got. I'm tired. Just leave me alone. I feel ya. Day after day, all I ever do is build Valuan battleships until I can hardly stand. I don't feel like doing anything anymore. Why can't I live like the people in the upper city? They get paid every day. It's just not fair. Oh, they get to play every day. It's just not fair. I mean, if they're getting paid every day, you really need to look at a new line of work. Did you hear? Tomorrow morning there's going to be an execution at the Coliseum. I heard that they will be executing some air pirates that the Armada captured. What? Is that true? Yeah, there was a soldier in here earlier telling everybody about it. It's been a while since we had a good, interesting show. They make executions into shows? This place is horrible. Vice, we have no time to waste. Apparently not. They're already getting ready to start lopping heads off. So let's keep working our way around and see if we can't find where Drachma is at. And down the elevator. Down the elevator. There we go. Having a bit of trouble hitting that lever. Oh, that's a slow boy. And yet, it's still more interesting to watch than me walking up and down ladders. Hey, old man. The people of this town are forced to do manual labor for practically nothing. And they do it until the day they die. If we tried to resist, the guards would just kill us. I don't know if that's necessarily worse, though. We have no dreams, no hopes, no anything. Man, these guys really are wrapped up in their sad life. They say that in Upper City, you can eat as much white bread as you want. I've never eaten white bread, only hard black bread. I hear people never chip their teeth on white bread. I'd like to try it sometime. How hard is the bread that you're literally chipping your teeth on it? Are they just giving you lumps of charcoal and saying, hey, this is bread? Alright, so there's going to be more going off this way, but I think this is the inn. Given that it's the only building of note in this section. So let's see if we can't. I'm still on that search to find Drachma. Are you going to stay the night? It's 80 gold a night. God, the last place was 60 gold. What are you doing? Window shopping? Get moving. I think we're gonna do a little bit of saving. What do you got upstairs? You got any more treasure chests with random blocks of 200 gold? Or any way for me to get into these rooms? Man, this really does look pretty worn down. Well, we did say we'd meet up at the end. Maybe I need to have 80 gold just to be able to afford it. So, because I'm paranoid about spending 80 gold and not being certain if it's going to lead to progress, I think we'll wrap the episode up here. We're in Valua. We know the execution's going to be coming up. And we'll rent it in next time, I guess.